morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. We've got rain. It rained overnight. 67 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius. And somewhere back here, we got little man not happy about the rain, but he wanted to go out and go potty quick. We do need to do a little outing today, go to the banks. I don't think we're going to be doing any adventuring and a whole lot of puppy walks, unfortunately. So, you know, the more I think about and there it goes, shutting off again on me. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm not running ProRes, so that shouldn't be running my memory down. Come on, let's go poopies. Because the AirPod 3s are higher water rating now, and the iPhone's water rated, it makes it smarter than dragging out the $300 and some odd mic 3s to do vlogging in the rain. So I'm glad that this system has been working really well for me. I do need to kind of boost the audio just a teeny bit, usually with the iPhone clips, like 4 decibels, 5 decibels, just to make it a little more audible for you. Yeah, don't you love that? Come on, buddy boo. Come on, go poopy quick, and then we can go home. Go poopy quick, and then we go home. Yeah, you see that? You can see the lens transition right now. The Apple's got some work to do there. They've kind of gotten a little jumpy on their zooming with the, I don't know if it's the 17 in general or iOS 26, but it's not as smooth as it used to be. That's fine. It does it. Yep. When I'm using the front-facing camera, I definitely find myself switching it to vertical mode and then opening center stage into landscape. That little wider point of view, and it's actually easier to hold the device this way. Now, convenience. It's about time. When that was introduced on the iPads, I'm like, why doesn't the iPhone have that? People are FaceTiming on their iPhone way more than they're FaceTiming on their iPads. I'm sorry. More people probably have a phone than have both a phone and an iPad. So I felt like they were missing a great opportunity there for a long time, and it is really starting to come down. Mateo is not happy about this, but he's got to do his business. So he's back there somewhere. I'm coming along. Now the screen is covered. I'm not sure if my camera's got any raindrops on it, but it seems like it's keeping focus. And the low light performance is so much better than it used to be. Trying to stay under these trees. This big pine tree here should be good. Oh, yes. Yeah, the more I think about, you know, while I'm talking about the Pocket 4 coming out and this change and that change and this, that, and the other thing, the one issue I'm thinking about with the renders they're showing is the simple fact there's no way to magnetize filters or anything to that system. I know I didn't post a picture of that head because I don't think that's accurate. I really don't think that's what it's going to end up looking like, because there's just, like I said, there's no way to magnetize anything to it like they've done in the past. The other thing is, it's like, yeah, I think the Pocket 3, despite the issues I would like to see changed, it's also, for me, not a necessity. I'm back more into the kick of getting a better zoom. It is starting to pour. We're going to head home. Gonna go poopies over here quick, bud? Go poopies quick. I'm gonna keep my eye out once this phone is I'm done paying for on this thing. My eyes are gonna be looking back at getting the HX99. Amazon has one, but they want nearly $900 for it. That camera came out, it was $449, so they want double the price for a camera that is from 2017. Of course, who knows? Maybe Sony will get off their arses and decide to, release a next candidate for it. Highly unlikely. They're kind of out of the whole point and shoot game right now. But some rumors are that they might come back into it. Of course, it's all rumors with the HX, with maybe another HX, maybe another RX 10, 100. And start picking up for the people that aren't, professional photographers. So but having a 720 millimeter zoom in my pocket would be beneficial. All right, he pooped. I'm gonna pick this up and we're gonna get in the house and get dry. You a good little boy. You do your bodies. Yes, you did. Well, get me back on the house, man. I hate rain. I hate rain. Oh, yes. And he's still gonna stop and piddle again. It's like, I see flowers. I'm gonna mark this. This is mine. I own that. Okay, I'm good now. I should be able to stay in the house for a couple more hours. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is pretty soon here, video is exporting. I don't have a title yet, but I'm gonna try to get it uploaded long before I go to work today. And then just put them in the car and take them for a quick little ride to the banks. But, I mean, it's raining, so yeah. Already. I'm really getting annoyed with this thing just shutting itself off. I don't understand why it does it. It's just annoying. Alrighty, yeah, get banking done and out of the way here. It's still raining. I don't foresee us even attempting. We'll see what it's like when we get over there. Because, I mean, the other day, it's like, depending where you were, it was raining really hard or not raining at all. So that's why we ended up at Callie's Garden, because the further away we got from home, the lighter it got. But video is uploading. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean for it to be so late last night, but just export seems to take forever. And I don't know, for some reason my TV is super dark right now. I'd fixed it and it has gotten back to super dark again. So I gotta see what I gotta do with that. I even powered it off, powered it back on, try to get it to brighten up, and it did for a minute and then it dimmed out again. So I hope I haven't burned that TV up. Because, I mean, there's part of me that wants to just disconnect from the TV anyway to edit, because save power using the Mac. But it's such a small screen. It's so annoying when you're used to like a 32-inch viewing window on a 65-inch TV to edit with, and you go down to like a little, that's a 16-inch Mac, so you might get an 8-inch screen. Yeah, a little too small. Little boxes highlight me and Priya just sitting there. Doesn't see Mateo. Oh yeah. Yeah, yesterday on my way to work, I got in the car and the stereo display in her car here just was bright white. And I didn't check it on the way home, didn't even really think about it, but when I got in the car just now, it literally is back to an actual display. I don't know what happened yesterday. I'm like, oh shit, now the radio blew up. There's always something going on here. Always something going on here. Boy, people just can't wait. They got to pull out in front of people. I got pulled out in front of with a gray car, no lights on, barely could even see him under a tree. Now, the lighting is really weird right now too, and part of me thinks my contacts probably should come out and I should put my glasses on, but then I remember fogging and raindrops on them, and it's just annoying. But I feel like my eyes are getting ready for a rest, especially after having a cold. Usually I do take my contacts out. Oh well, another day. Alrighty. It's a light mist, like I said, it's further away you get from home. Different weather. Little foggy, not really what I want to get. Boy, that green is vibrant right now. Wow. Low. Super, super low. Yeah, I'm still doing some quality testing between the 4 and the 8 here. But, yeah, I'm kind of looking for a low-hanging fog over the river, but I'm not going to get much closer than that. Alrighty, Miss Pri had made a pretty good sized boom boom, and the closest trash can is that away. So we're gonna head to the trash can, and then we're gonna spin back around and get back on the road. Just a quick little stop here to get them out, because I figured she had to do something. She'd done nothing upstairs, so with this rainy weather with the Basset Hound, she's gonna be soaked just doing this tiny little walk here. All right. You gotta kind of hold the phone out a little bit to get the picture-in-picture. You gotta be probably 24 inches away from me, so your arm is pretty decent extended, so that you're in the shot. Yeah. This will give you a little bit of a quality change too, whether or not, you know, it's diminishing, but I'm not even gonna bother zooming. I think if you started with a zoom lens, so like if I start with the 2x lens, I think I'll actually be on the 2x lens, but I think once you're recording with picture-in-picture, you're only getting digital zoom. All right, 4x lens on the bridge, and there's Mr. Trash Can. But I think if I pull back, see, now I don't know. I don't know if you're getting, that the quality seems to be staying now. Weird. But you see how if I get too close. Now, it does remember that I was in that mode. Of course, all I did was lock the phone. I didn't do anything else. It did bring me back to the 1X. Oh, it will not let you access the 0.5. No. You have to be stopped to get the 0.5. And we're not going to film Mateo doing a boom boom. After we just walk away from the trash can, I'm going to have to walk back to the trash can. We are that far away. See, now I'm pretty sure that didn't, it might have changed lenses, I don't know. Okay, now this time it didn't keep my picture-in-picture. All right, so what I was talking about when we did the south side, so this is what you get all the way along, right? There's that one little gap, and then you don't get another gap up until the dam up here. So all that you just got tree line all the way along. So over here it is just a clear shot until you get up to that section up there, and you can still see the river down in. All right, Generi sign. Really? There it goes. That's full 24X. I'm going to say that looks better than it used to on 15X on the 16. And considering the weather right now, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I can't stand my iPhone 17. I think it's clickbait personally. Me, personally, I'm happier with the smaller profile with the 17 Pro versus the Pro Max. And the new features, sorry, didn't mean to be in the wrong profile there. Didn't even, see, that's the only thing. I wish that would be a preserved setting that you can set center stage to always be landscape. Not a big deal. Just got to remember to press the little icon on the screen. But yeah, I'm digging it. Me personally, I'm happy. The only thing I've had is where it just stops recording randomly. But you hear it in my ears. Since I have this, I know it's doing it. And I'd be like, I can argue and complain about it and then fire it back up. Yeah, little man did not appreciate that very much. I mean, he did his business, don't get me wrong. He had to go. But he not big for getting wet. Priya, she could really care less, but they are soaked. Because, like I mentioned, it was misting when we started. It was not misting when we left. And everything in this car is frogged up now. Oh, my. All right, so now we just got to cut in and head over the bridge to the bank. And then we can go home. We did a little mini river walk. And unfortunately, I thought I started my watch to track it, and apparently decided to just say, nah, don't feel like it. All right, time to get my Wally Wallaby. Already got everything there quick. That was kind of creepy though. I'm standing in line at the door, well, basically at the register, which is real close to the front door. All it says is that Find My Mateo is no longer near me. I started having an out-of-body experience that someone reached in the car and took him. Finally, it found him back and had him same location as Priya and my backpack. Camera bag obviously is at home. Not used to having that in my ear, otherwise I wouldn't even gotten a notification that he was not even around. So that is, yeah, kind of creepy, really. Of course, he's probably going to tell me that when I go to work tonight now. Mateo is not near you. Well, no kidding, I'm at work. Oh, technology. But these dogs are tracked, so. Pretty sure, yeah, I've used all 4 of them now, because they each got one. My backpack has one, and the camera bag has one in it as well, so. I really don't need anything else. I don't lose my keys, because I always try to put them in the same spot. I lose other things lately, though, but my wallet's supposed to have Find My on it anyway, and I don't even know if that's working. I don't think it even told me when I disconnected it. Granted, I'm not using an Apple case, but it still connects. It still knows it's an Apple device, even though it's not an Apple going through an Apple case. It's not too bad without having to change a whole lot in the car. All I did was turn it. Yeah, apparently Riverside Subs is no longer open. They are, I guess, in trouble with the IRS. That sucks. Used to like their salads, but it kind of started tasting a little bit chemically near the end there. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised on how well that's actually working in this car with this. Now, if we go back to the 0.5, you're going to get a lot of dash. I mean, I don't have it up very high, so that's kind of why this is shocking that it's working as well, because my car, I'm having a hell of a time, but it does work in this mount where it's not blocking the camera bump. So I just want to see what the focus is doing with the raindrops from this angle. Because there was one point where I managed to have it high enough that it was doing its auto switch, and it was actually staying in focus, which it seems right now to actually be doing. Unlike the Pocket, you can tell on the screen when it goes out of focus. And it should be going out of focus, and it looks like it's actually keeping it. How is it doing that? I'm not going to argue. Of course, it could be a one-off, too. Alright, so one crazy thing is... Not with the camera, actually. We're going back to the car now. I had to take off my Skechers because they were soaking wet from just taking Mateo out. So I put on the New Balance. I believe these are the 410s. It looks like they have mesh like over the top of your toes and stuff. My feet are completely dry in these shoes. Even with as hard as it's raining, my feet have not gotten wet. And it's like, I did not know that they did that. I mean, there might be just a slight bit of dampness now because they've been out for so long, but I'm really impressed with that. I didn't realize that I wouldn't get wet toes in these shoes, so go New Balance. Okay, that's another crazy thing. So I just decided to play music in one ear on the way back. It's still playing while I'm recording this clip. So I'd be curious to know if the microphone's actually recording to this. I'm hearing it start and stop in there, and actually if I hit the control, it's not going to stop my music, it's going to stop you recording. Yeah, okay, the mic might not work when the music's playing. We're going to test that out. But yeah, it will control the camera over controlling music if the camera app is open. Alrighty, everybody, it is that time. Time to head to work. I don't understand that shutoff. Oh well. It's brightening up a little bit outside. The rain has kind of stopped for the moment. Unfortunately, puppies did not get back out for another walk because when it was, I had time to do it, it was coming down pretty hard. So I didn't even look at the schedule. I don't know who I work with. I don't know anything tonight. It is what it is. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't even want to have a plan going in because it'll always get somehow foobarred. So, well, I cleaned up in my room a little bit and actually did edit the entire video already up to this point on the Mac because the TV was giving me problems. And then I hooked it back up and switched it over to dynamic, and that brightened everything back up. I don't know what's going on there. It's a little frustrating, but I've shut everything off now, trying to give the Mac a chance to just kind of cool down and relax. I think it's just, it runs constantly and it's closed. I don't think that's good for it. So they say powering off and powering on computers is bad for them, but leaving them on isn't really good for them either. So we shall see. It's muggy out. Ooh, it's. I put jacket on. I figured I might need it in case I'm most likely going to have to do curbside at some point. And unless no one has bothered touching it all day, then I'm just going to be like, well, you haven't done it all day. What's the point of starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? So, like I said, I don't know. I didn't look at schedule. But, oh yeah. Well, we definitely needed this wet weather. Kind of hoping tomorrow has a little bit of a dry spell to it, because I'd really like to get the patio packed up, get the shed emptied out, and see what's in there that we can get rid of and reorganize in there again, because it's way overdue. It's a disaster trying to walk in there right now. Plus, I have some more Halloween decorations to put out. Forgot about the spider I had on the bush. I'd like to get like a little solar light to put on the Basset Hound, but I don't want to spend a ton of money. I was looking in Dollar Tree. I don't think they carry any type of solar lights. Figured over in the Halloween section they might have something for decoration, but I didn't see anything. So, alrighty, get to work, and I will catch you guys tonight. And that is a wrap. Yay, we're out of there. Time to go home. See my puppies. Yeah, I still have it on defrost. Good, because my windshield is completely fogged. Well, we got some pretty good rain this afternoon, and now it has cleaned up, and oh, the brakes are all rusted from it. I haven't done that in a while because the car gets used so much. But it's been raining for days now, so that didn't do a damn thing on the back window. It's just like, nah, it's on the inside. Oh boy, honestly, it was a super slow day. We didn't really do much sales wise. I'm not seeing a whole lot of headlights going on here. That's not cool. There it goes. Hey, one of them just turned back on. Nice. All right, heading home. Gonna get the puppies out quickly for a walk. Maybe just take them out back. I don't know. I think I might set up the nightcap app tonight because the sky was clearing when I took trash out. You know, I was just thinking about it. I really need to film my way coming through here every night. Sure enough, there's 2 baby deer standing along the side of the road eating away in someone's yard. Definitely don't want to be speeding through here this time of year. But just so I can catch them on video, I'm going to have to start setting up the camera every night on the way through here. Because that is probably 2 out of my last 3 trips at night through here. They've been out. Alright, got a basset hound. I don't know where the little man is. He's not coming down for a snack, which is weird. She's just going to stand here. I'm going to have to take her out front probably, but I want to say goodnight quick so I can get this thing set up in the window. Another beautiful night. It's getting nicer out. Boy, I tell you what, that light really does help. Except if you don't want it to come on and you want to try to shoot stars. I can see some. How about that? I don't know how it's going to do in low light, but it's seeing that star. Wow. It's a bright star. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Stay safe.